The reason the Pope said what he said about migrants and the poor was not because he was a progressive.
Right.
It was because he was a theological conservative and took the teachings of Jesus
Right.
seriously.
Sometimes these framings unintentionally seed pretty central historic Christian positions on certain issues to the left. Like, it is a progressive Christian thing to care about the poor. No, it is like one of the earliest, most consistent, most scriptural commands for Christians to care about the poor. Or when it comes to immigration, huge theme throughout scripture, tons of historical evidence of Christians caring about foreigners. I just get frustrated when it's like, well, these are the progressive Christians. It's like, well, some of the political voices you can put in those buckets, you can put along that spectrum politically. But unintentionally, you end up basically telling people the conservatives are the ones that are sort of like the stodgy, old-fashioned ones that aren't willing to change with the times. And it's like, no, so many of the things that Pope Francis cared about that we put in a progressive political camp are not changing with the times. They are staying consistent with Christian teaching and doctrine throughout time. There's a ton of different ways of being a conservative Christian or being a progressive Christian. And a lot of the folks that represent publicly progressive Christianity today would and have had very harsh criticisms of Pope Francis.
Yeah.
One, for being from a church that has a pretty hierarchical structure, that has a male-only priesthood, that has very harsh condemnations of birth control and abortion access. Like, they weren't fans of him in totality. And he represents a very different way of thinking about a